The perfect place for MMORPGs is apparently on mobile. It's a breeding ground for the genre. It both revitalized it and also dismantled it. I can't even fathom the amount of them that exist, and I dare not look deeper into the rabbit hole that is MMORPG madness on mobile. So here I am with Stella Arcana, a MMORPG to add to the very long and excruciating list, a game I'm going to talk about. Then I'll descend into madness like the random YouTuber I am. Stella Arcana is a MMORPG. I guess that explains it. I mean, what else is there to say? Okay, I have a lot to say, yet not all of it involves Stella Arcana, so I'll start with a brief summary. Take on a quest to, I wasn't paying attention. Battle enemies, defeat big bosses, and collect their soul? Auto quest to the next mission giver, partake in a combat system that feels like every other combat system, and ride a mount. Your mount carries you on a platter. Okay, that's kinda cool. Get blown out of a cannon to the next area of the map. Okay, that's cool as well. The cutscenes are great, and the graphics are colorful anime goodness. I'm confusing myself here. I'm supposed to dislike this. Truth be told, I do despise the general mechanics, yet the presentation is top notch, and it's the only thing that kept me invested. Yet once the honeymoon phase is over, we are still left with a redundant mediocre MMORPG. I feel like every time I play one of these games I'm stuck in a perpetual Groundhog Day scenario. Here I am going on 5 years of YouTube mobile gaming and the genre has not progressed. I've even decided to try and like auto questing. Sometimes I enjoy gear leveling. Heck, I relish in the occasional boss smothering, yet I cannot sit here and say I absolutely love running back and forth between quest givers and crowds of enemies. I need to look deeper within my gaming psyche. Maybe I'm just not a fan of the genre. Maybe MMORPGs just aren't for me. I used to be a fanatic. World of Warcraft was my college. Guild Wars was my addiction, and I was one of the very few that enjoyed the occasional Lord of the Rings online. Could it be that I've outgrown the genre? Or has the mobile intervention destroyed my reality? Let's take a trip through time. When I first played Crusaders of Light, I was excited. I enjoyed the implementation of classic MMORPG mechanics as they translated to mobile. It wasn't the first to do so, and it wasn't the first I ever played. But for some reason I liked it. I think the combat is what hooked me, as well as the old school feeling that rose as I took down a boss with a team of real-life players. MMORPGs on mobile were the future. They were on the rise. Fast forward to today and I dread the thought of reviewing them, or even downloading one to my device. They are tiresome, predictable, and well, just not fun. I have a sneaking sensation that it's not all the fault of the developers. In the end, it's me. I'm the one who expects more, who wants them to grow and change. How dare I expect a stale genre to break the mold? Okay, maybe I'm the one with the madness.
My name is
Tiny Little Games. I've spent the better half of this video complaining, and that's not a good look for Tiny. I will say there is hope for the future. Old school RuneScape is an example of a traditional RPG done right. The upcoming release of Warhammer Odyssey is promising, taking a vow to not include auto mechanics. In the end, there just might be a cure for this madness. I've waited this long to be re-energized into the genre, so what's a little bit longer? Okay, that all took a depressing detour. So what about Stella Arcana? It's by no means a dumpster fire, it's just more of the same with a fancy coat of paint. For those more optimistic, those that still enjoy these games, and those that take pleasure in cool art styles, then Stella Arcana is a decent game. It won't blow your mind with new features, but it will please those looking for a newly released MMORPG. There, I made my peace. So now I look to the future, and I cross my fingers that I get that childlike wonderment when I discovered Guild Wars didn't come with a subscription. As always, thanks for watching, Tiny Little Games. Please subscribe to support my channel, like for more videos, and ring that notification bell for video updates. Fun fact, I'm usually more optimistic. Or am I?